Hi, my name is George Surmaitis, and this is my introduction. First, a little bit about my background and then what brought me to Fuller. I'm a solo attorney with a practice in Daly City, California, just outside of San Francisco. And I live in Pacifica, which is adjacent to Daly City. Pacifica is a very pretty small town with beaches and mountains. So I have a very easy commute to work, and it's just myself and my staff. My work involves representing persons who are injured at work and people who are disabled, whether through illness or if something catastrophic happens to them causing injury. We have 5 kids altogether, 3 in college, one at Loyola University in Chicago, one at the University of Illinois at Champaign-Urbana, and one at Sacramento State, and then 2 smaller kids, ages 9 and 13, who both go to the Creative Arts School in San Francisco. So aside from running a solo law practice and having our children, plus my dog Bella, and my wife Judy, I'm involved in Christian leadership concepts at my church, which is Cornerstone Church in San Francisco. When I have time, I like to go hiking in and around Pacifica, go to the beaches. There's often an abundance of whales. We have wildlife. I like doing whale watching or just spending time relaxing. I also enjoy reading and traveling. In fact, Judy and I just got back from a 10-day trip to Taiwan where her family lives and where we attended a wedding. We also spent a lot of time traveling around the island, exploring food and the different scenic areas. So my journey to Fuller has been kind of a long process. I started attending Cornerstone Church, but really as a skeptic, and but I had a lot of questions in my mind, such as why does God need us, and why are there certain figures in the Bible that there must be a reason for particular figures or why they've been placed there. And so I began attending a rudimentary or very basic Old Testament class at my church, which lasted a few weeks. And one night while attending class, I found that a lot of the answers to questions that I had were falling into place in my mind. So then I began to think, well, there's really something to this. And the more I delved into the Bible and analysis and readings about the Bible, the more I felt that it was like an onion with layers and layers and layers that I could spend a lifetime reading and trying to understand and finding new insights. It not only caused me to believe that ultimately the Bible is so complex that there must be a divine role in it, but that this is an area that I wanted to learn more about. I've also had a lot of amazing things happen to me in my law practice. I left a law firm to open my practice with my wife Judy. We worked together with only a handful of cases, and not really a good idea of how we were going to make it or if we would make it on our own in a business. And the week that I went out, an attorney who I knew of but did not know very well came to me and asked me to help him because he was going or had to go on a leave due to personal reasons and some medical reasons that had come up. Because of that, I ended up inheriting his entire caseload, which he had built over about 20 years. And so my practice went from almost nothing to a full functioning law firm and a full caseload the first month that I started. From there it took off, and it's been a very successful law firm. What's also interesting is that I have a lot of people who come to us and say that they feel that God brought them to us. We treat our clients with a lot of compassion, and that's the rewarding aspect of my work, the relationship with people. Other events in my life have been equally amazing. since then. So I began to think that there was some purpose behind all of this. I could go on and on about the different things that have happened, which are similar to what helped to springboard my law practice. But all of it got me thinking that there's some purpose behind this, that I've been given a lot, and that I'm supposed to do something with this. I don't know what that is or where it's leading me, but I think not knowing where something leads us is faith in action. And whether I integrate what I learn into my profession or go in a different path with it, I'm not sure yet, but I do know that it's leading me somewhere where I can use my skills and be of service to other people. I'm very excited to be in this class and to delve further into understanding the Old Testament and meeting everyone